Losing fat and getting fit is easier said than done. With so many diet plans out there, how do you decide which one will work for you? All those famous diets, such as the Mediterranean, Atkins, and even intermittent fasting, take a lot of willpower, energy, and hard work. Still, the results are usually second to none. So how do you get leaner and healthier the smarter way? The answer is the ketogenic diet, commonly known as the low-carb diet. The low-carb diet is famous for its fast and effective results. Experts say that it turns your body into a fat-burning machine. You can literally get rid of layers of annoying fat within weeks. And it is not that difficult to follow compared to the other diets. A low-carb diet means eating foods with very low carbohydrates. The ratio of nutrition in this diet is 50% protein, 40% good fats, and 5 to 10% carbohydrates. Since carbohydrates are the main energy source for our body, limiting them means our body goes into a carbs deficit. So our body extracts the same energy from our stored fat to run the whole system, and in return, we lose the fat. So, what foods have the low percentage of carbohydrates? Let's discuss all of them one by one in detail. Number 1. Vegetables. Only 10% of people in America eat fresh vegetables, and this is one reason for the high obesity rate as well. So if you are not one of them, now is the time to rethink your whole eating habit. You may have heard people advising you about eating greens, but are they really helpful in losing fat? If yes, then how? Vegetables are not only low-carb foods, but they are also the best source of maximum healthy nutrients. You can get all kinds of vitamins, minerals, proteins, fibers, and the rest of the important nutrients from veggies. So when you eat them, you will not only take your body into a carbs deficit, but you will gain everything else any other food have to offer you to keep you healthy. Another important benefit of eating veggies is that they keep you full. Vegetables contain a lot of fiber, and 70% of vegetables are basically water. That's why both fiber and water make you feel full. Eating fewer calories is another factor that forces your body to extract energy from the fat. The famous vegetables that are appealing to low-carb diet followers are arugula, avocado, cabbage, cauliflower, celery, and asparagus. But you can also eat other vegetables that are easily accessible to you. A point to be noted is that not all vegetables are low-carb foods. You need to avoid vegetables like potatoes, corn, root vegetables, yams, and beans. These are high-carb vegetables and can reverse your entire plan of losing fat. I would not recommend eating cooked vegetables. You burn most of the essential nutrients when you cook them and then get nothing good for them. Although you can steam them at low temperatures to keep the nutrition intact. Number 2. Low-carb fruits. When you think of eating low-carb food, fruits will be the last thing to come to your mind, and you are right. Most fruits are high in natural sugar, and sugar is a simpler form of carbohydrate. But not all fruits are that bad for a low-carb diet. You can still eat some fruits that will boost your ketosis, meaning your fat-burning process will accelerate. But how do you know what fruits to eat in a low-carb diet? The best fruits to add in a low-carb diet are cantaloupes, clementines, peaches, and plums. Lemons and lime are the best picks for low-carb juices. As we discussed earlier, 5 to 10% of carbs are allowed in a low-carb diet. So the best option is to add these fruits to get all the fiber your body needs. Just avoid tropical fruits such as bananas, pineapple, and mango. These fruits are high in carbs and natural sugar, known as fructose. Number 3. Fats. The low-carb diet is basically a high-fat diet, as a big percentage of your calories come from fats in the ketogenic diet. And what is the best source of fats, you may ask? It is dairy products. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, butter, cheese, or sour cream are high in fat and low in carbohydrates. On top of that, dairy products are considered a complete diet because they are rich in all other nutrients like calcium, magnesium, zinc, phosphorus, and riboflavin. But when you go for animal milk, you will also consume lactose, which is another type of natural sugar. So the best replacement for it is plant-based milk. Almonds, cashew, hemp, and soy are the most suitable plants for plant-based milk. Their milk is high in nutrition and is free of natural sugar. Besides dairy and plant-based milk, what are the best foods to get unsaturated fats, commonly known as good fats? Most of the oils that we use in our food recipes are all pure fats, and they have 0% carbohydrates. The best oils to use in a low-carb diet are olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, or extra virgin olive oil. I hope you have enjoyed the video so far. Before we move on, it would be amazing if you could click that like button or even subscribe to our channel if you believe we added some value so far. Number 4. Meat and eggs. After fat, protein is the second most important nutrient in a low-carb diet. Whether you work out or not, protein is an essential nutrient that tones your muscles and provides energy. So what food should you eat for a low-carb and high-protein intake? The two top foods are meat and eggs. Eggs, as we know, are the cheapest and yet the purest source of protein. The egg yolk has a high nutritional value, including protein, so you should eat max 1 or 2 whole eggs in a day, but there is no restriction to egg white, which is a pure protein, and you can eat as much as you want. For a low-carb diet, you can fry eggs in any of your favorite oil to fulfill the requirements of both fats and protein. Meat is another rich source of protein. Any kind of meat available in your market is good to go. You can add beef, chicken, or turkey, but keep in mind that meats are usually high in saturated fats, known as bad fats. So try to add lean meat to your diet. Either way, meat provides the required protein and tastes amazing. Number 5. Nuts and seeds. The next low-carb and high-fat foods are nuts and seeds, making them a very good food option while following the ketogenic diet. The nuts and seeds have both saturated and unsaturated fat, but the percentage of unsaturated fats is much higher than the bad ones. Besides a high amount of fats, nuts and seeds are also a rich source of protein. So the presence of both good fats and protein makes them perfect food for a ketogenic diet. They are also rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So nuts and seeds are a must in a low-carb diet. But what nuts and seeds should you eat? The best of them for a low-carb diet is almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts, or chia seeds. These are the top low-carb foods that you need to eat in a low-carb diet. And as you can see, it is really possible to make a diet plan off these foods and follow it for at least a month, and the results are guaranteed. This is it for today. I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe to our channel to stay in touch with informative videos on health and fitness. Until then, click on the video on the screen to learn how berberine can provide magical benefits to your health by managing blood sugar levels, fighting aging, or even reducing cholesterol levels.